The neon 2026 sign across the street flickered, casting a rhythmic blue glow over the stacks of folders on Elias's desk. It was 8 p.m. on New Year's Eve. The office was a ghost town, save for the hum of the HVAC and the heavy footsteps of his manager, Miller, pacing in the corner office. Elias stared at his phone. A photo had just popped up in the family group chat. His mom, his sisters, and his cousins crowded around a steaming pot of gumbo. They were laughing, their faces flushed with the heat of the kitchen. He could almost smell the toasted flour and file powder. He was supposed to be there. He'd booked the flight 3 months ago. The door to the main office swung open. Miller leaned against the frame, holding a lukewarm cup of coffee. He didn't offer an apology. He didn't even look Elias in the eye. Those queue for reconciliation reports need to be finalized by midnight. Miller said, his voice flat and grating. If the numbers don't square, we're behind the 8 ball on Monday. Don't leave until it's done. I told you, my flight was at 6, Elias said, his voice trembling slightly. I haven't seen my mother in 2 years. Miller checked his watch. The company pays for your time? Elias. Not your nostalgia. Get it done. The door clicked shut. The silence that followed felt heavier than the work. Elias felt a surge of hot, bitter betrayal. He had stayed late every Tuesday for a year. He had covered Miller's mistakes. And here, at the finish line of a long year, he was being treated like a broken piece of equipment rather than a human being. He looked back at the photo of his family. His mother was holding up a glass, toasted to the camera to him. He took a deep breath. He couldn't get on a plane tonight, the flights were gone, but he realized he didn't have to give Miller his spirit, too. He opened a video call. Hey, Ma, he whispered when she picked up. The roar of the party filled his headset, drowning out the silence of the office. Elias, we're waiting for you, she cried. I'm not gonna make it tonight. Ma, work held me back, he said, swallowing the lump in his throat. But I'm coming as soon as the sun rises tomorrow. And Ma, I think I'm going to start looking for a new job on Monday. His mother's face softened. Good? You're worth more than a desk? Me, Joe. As Miller's shadow passed the frosted glass of his office, Elias didn't look up. He kept his eyes on the screen, watching the people who actually knew his value, counting down the seconds until he could walk out the door and never look back.